practice and the sun came out. So
just that and angel
the way it
saying,
works.
just follow me around. Coach.
exactly right. So I'll take any questions at this time.
You've been practicing a lot in the heat, trying to prepare for all these things. Then the forecast is supposed to be kind of chilly and rainy.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on potentially playing in some rain this weekend?
Yeah, we've all spring we practiced every time it was cold or rainy outside. We never went inside to make sure we had that. And then we've been doing wet ball drills all week, so balls are wet out there in practice. So that's gone really well. Wetter than they'll be really in the game. And so we've worked on that, and we do that periodically during camp too. Have some wet ball days to make sure we simulate that. It's hard to get a lot of rainy days in Boulder, though. It's such a gorgeous place.
Nebraska's offense does mirror what they did at UCF. What are some of the biggest challenges that presents?
Well, they have a lot of motion, a lot of different sets, and they play really fast when they do it. So how you get aligned to those sets and to the motion, and then they do a tremendous amount of zone read type principles. There's a lot of option type principles, and then they're able to get the ball out of their hands quick to skill guys, and they got some skill guys to get it to. Central Florida had some phenomenal skill guys too, so they do a great job of that. So we're going to be on top of our toes, getting aligned correctly. That's what they try to do, and then they're popping one. So it's very similar to what he did at Oregon. A little more, it seems like to me, a little more option in it. And then I see a lot of Troy Walters things added to it in the passing game. And we still have some of those in our system here from when Troy was here.
Playing against that fast kind of paced offense, does playing against your offense in practice help you a little bit with that?
It should help us. It definitely should help us. And we do a lot of fast periods where we're going as fast as we can against offensive versus defense. So I'm hoping that will help us. But they'll go really fast there also. So we've got to make sure we're ready for that. I believe we are, but until you get out there and get going, we'll see.
Frost was saying the other day he sees a lot of similarities between Nebraska and Colorado offensively and defensively. Do you see the same thing when you're watching the UCF?
Yeah,
film?
they play a 3-4 scheme. They play a type of a spread 11 personnel scheme like we do, so there are some similarities for sure.
In reviewing the CSU performance, what was your takeaway on the performance of the O-line?
I thought the O-line played well. We didn't give up a sack. Stephen is a big part of that. Because he's knowing where to go with the ball, not holding on to it as long. If he does go scramble, he knows why he's scrambling. So I think that's a big part of helping the offensive line. But I think the offensive line has improved and understands what they're doing. I think they're athletic, and I'm excited about those guys. We're going to play a bigger, more powerful front line this week. Maybe not. CSU had some really good quickness on the outside with 33 and 52, this team plays more of a 3-4 scheme where they got 6'5", 300-pounders inside. So it'll be a little different for us. So hopefully we can hold the point and be able to protect Stephen.
You touched on this a little bit, but how much did that approach on Friday night, the tempo and the quick passes, how much did that help the O-line kind of settle in?
It helps the O-line tremendously. And if you get going in a drive, the D-line kind of gets tired. So it's harder for them to explode off the rush. So that's a big part of it too. And we're in excellent condition, and so that helps too. We do a tremendous amount of the way we practice helps those guys get in that type of condition.
Has Jacob Collier been able to progress this week?
Yes, he practiced today and looked good. So hopefully, right now it looks like he'll be playing, but we'll see what the trainers and everything said more. But he practiced today and thought he did well, so it looks good so far.
You often hear people say that you shouldn't catch a punt inside the 10. Ronnie did that a couple of times. Is that something you guys want him to do, or is that something you'd like him to let those go?
We are working on that. There's some situations where, let's say you're on the 30-yard line and it's a boomer, and you run back and get it. And there's tons of people in between, space in between. But anytime it's inside there and down inside, you don't really want to catch it down inside the 10-yard line. Because if you do, there's people right there. You got a great chance of it rolling into the end zone. So we're working with him on that and understanding. A lot of times it's hard. One of those punts, he was out, lined up about the 25, and he got boomed, and he kind of lost where he was. But the good thing is he made a really good return afterwards. We don't want to catch it inside the 10-yard line like that in certain situations.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.